Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to another Trilogy review.
Yep.
If you haven't seen, what have we done so far? Indiana Jones.
Back to the Future.
Yep.
That's it.
But this is the third trilogy of the trilogy.
Plus, we've got many other reviews that aren't trilogies, so make sure you check them out.
Yep. What is this one, though?
This one is the Batman Dark Knight trilogy.
There are good people here.
You don't own these people anymore. You've given them everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
These are great movies. They're held in, they're revered, basically. They are revered, though. Yeah, revered. They are. It was when Christopher Nolan took over, because the Batman franchise was pretty much dead, wasn't it, after Batman and Robin?
7 million. Never leave the cave without it.
Because at some point we'll do reviews of those earlier films. Probably do them in the way we'll probably do Tim Burton's, and then we'll do Joel Schumacher's ones. And no, they have got the Batman out. New one of that's coming out at some point. But yeah, so we'll talk about them at another time. But today we're talking about these Batman movies. First of all, we start off by giving it a rating. So we don't know what each other's going to rate it out of 10. All right, and we'll just do it. So we do it on 3.
After 3, mate.
After 3, all right.
1, 2, 3, 8.
Yeah, good start for Batman Begins. So it got what do you think it got on IMDb?
8.2.
Exactly, mate. He got it bang on as well. Can you believe this guy? Okay, Rotten Tomatoes critics. What did they give it?
Because it's the first one, I'm thinking that they're not like loving Nolan, everything he does, just because it's Nolan. I'm going to say 86%.
85. You're getting close. You're pretty smart on these, mate. And audience score?
88.
94.
Nolan. It's the Nolan inflation.
The Nolan.
Don't come in if you haven't got
the effect, mate. Well, we always do that, don't we? When our mum comes up with a story, when she comes up with something to say, she's like, "I watched that film the other night. We know with that man. You know him. He's got blonde hair." It's like, know the facts before you start the story. Okay, that's the way it works. Yeah. So, okay, what about the budget? What do you reckon the budget was for it? And the box office?
Yeah, well, you're introducing budget.
Yeah, I know.
Box office worldwide.
Yeah.
520.
373.
Not the big hit that they were hoping for.
Well, the budget was 150.
So just about broke even.
Yeah, so it earned about 2.5% of its production budget. Now,
wait, 2.5%?
That's what it says.
It earned 2.5% of its production budget. What? So
2.5. 2.5 times its production budget.
You're an idiot.
I didn't even work out in my own brain. Just to think, I was thinking, why is he coming against the numbers? I've got the numbers, right?
Thank God I'm here. You're thinking, what is this reviewer about? He can't even
get his figures right. It earned 2.5%.
No, not percent. It earned 2.5 times its budget.
It's just the way it got rotated. That's the way it had. So it had a profit of about 223 mil.
What? No, it didn't.
Anyway,
it had a profit probably of about 30 million.
It wasn't the massive blockbuster that they thought it would be, but it was a clear commercial success and they gave him the reins to say, okay, now you can make more of them. Okay,
it's not that clear a commercial success. I'm telling you. You got so many facts wrong on that one.
Right, the synopsis is, if you've never seen this, so it's like the start. It's called Batman Begins. So it's after witnessing the murder of his parents, Bruce Wayne leaves Gotham to train, and then returns home years later. He adopts the identity of Batman to fight corruption and crime. So what did you like about it? So what made you give it 8 out of 10?
It's hard to say because Liam Neeson.
Tomorrow the world will watch in horror as its greatest city destroys itself.
And I liked the film because it was dark. It wasn't glossy superhero stuff, you know. It was quite pretty dark and intense.
Good. Spoilers. Good guy / bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't
I didn't see that coming at all.
No,
yeah.
I didn't see it coming.
Because he trains him, doesn't he? And then in the end, okay, yeah, because Liam Neeson's whole idea is in the film, so he trains Bruce Wayne to become Batman, but he has like ulterior motives, doesn't he? He doesn't want good to happen. He wants it to be like
chaos. I want to change the world order. It's always that kind of thing, isn't it? With these people?
So he goes against him, and so they become enemies, innit? Yeah. The good thing about this film that I always thought was it was nothing like the other like Batman films, and it was taken as a serious film, like a kind of which he kept going through the actual films. Not as much in Dark Knight Rises, but like it being like a crime epic. Like it could have been like something like Heat, but with superhero characters in it. And you'd never seen that before, had you? I mean, like, Tim Burton's was close, but that was still very comic book.
Yeah.
Like,
it's interesting. You can see in this first one, he wasn't Nolan who could do whatever he wanted yet. So there's still, like, special effects and stuff that weren't in the second one. Like, they made Gotham look more Gotham-y than the second one. Basically, it was just like Chicago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually like Chicago.
So... yeah, you can see the influence of the studio more in this one. It's more of a generic superhero film than the other ones were.
One of the things I found interesting about it when I was looking through the trivia, and you probably, it was one of those moments where I was like, oh yeah, I'd never really noticed that at the time. In the first one, all of his fights and stuff are just really quick. Like, you know, it reminds me of, in Taken. But that's just bad editing. Where you can't like tell like what the fight's like who's in that fight, but it's supposed to be like that.
Have you seen that one in Taken 3 where he's jumping over a fence?
No, or was it just like quick cuts
it's like
or something?
6 or 7 edits of him just to get him over a fence.
Yeah, so you can't see it. And the first time that I actually noticed. Not the first time, but when I really noticed the difference between a Taken and a John Wick, I think it's in like John Wick 3 when he's like on the rooftop and he's going all them guys. It's just one interrupted scene of them just doing the thing. Because I've been so used to like Taken or things like that, where it's just like you can't see any fighting because obviously Liam Neeson's not that good at it or whatever, but he's probably good enough.
The Raid, another one.
The Raid, yeah, exactly.
The Raid.
But yeah, so it was that kind of thing. It was like it was different from what had happened before, and it was Nolan always knew it was going to be a trilogy. He said from the start he was going to do a trilogy, which I didn't know at the start. I thought he was just going to do one and then see how it goes, kind of thing. What do you think about the casting in it?
Katie Holmes bad.
Yeah, well, isn't that kind of lucky that she just didn't want to do the second? Can you imagine not wanting to do the second one? I don't want to do the Dark Knight.
And she did some film that.
Katie Holmes.
Go slow and be smart.
I hate being smart.
Mad Money.
Well, maybe she just didn't want to be in superhero, like in blockbuster films and be away for 6 months or whatever it is.
Right, I think that Maggie Gyllenhaal was better in it than she was in it, so it was all right. Yeah, like you say, that casting. What did you think?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman was great.
I mean, if you think
Michael
about
Caine.
It's crazy that it's such a stacked cast for a superhero.
Yeah.
Especially he had buzz behind him, but not like now he can just get people below scale on any of his films, below their usual rate, because you get to work with Christopher Nolan. Back then,
well, he said, I saw an interview with Christopher Nolan yesterday. It was, and they said, anybody ever turned you down for one of your films? He was like, David Bowie turned me down for The Prestige when he was first doing. He asked him to be that Tesla in it. He was like,
David Bowie was my first and only choice to play Tesla. So he took a little bit of convincing, but it's relatively easy to convince somebody when you're going to them and saying you're the only person that can play this part.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine's great in it.
He's great in different film, Kingsman. You little
Dirty little.
that scene where he just flips. That's a great scene.
Yeah, all the casting was great in it. The villains were great in it. So did you see it in cinema? I can't remember if I saw it.
I don't think I did. I think it was one of those films like, oh, another Batman. I was almost like that, or like another. Well, it was before the big. It was probably around the time. What if Iron Man came out in 2008? When did this come out? Before that?
Yeah, this came out in 2005.
So this was the precursor to the well, Spider-Man started the superhero boom. But yeah,
it was said that Christopher Nolan, he said before he started it, because people were kind of thinking that the actual cast members themselves weren't told it was going to be a Batman film. It says that the script was sent under the title "The Intimidation Game." And Michael Caine commented that when he first saw the title, he assumed the script was some kind of gangster movie or something. So they didn't really know what it was going to be. But before they started shooting, he put them all in a room and they watched Blade Runner and he said, I want to make Batman, but like this.
I'm Rachel.
Deckard.
Have you ever retired a human by mistake?
I want more life.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Scarecrow.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's like, I was thinking, whoa, so that was, Liam Neeson was the bad guy. No, Scarecrow in it, and he was good in it.
Was you here?
Christopher Nolan didn't want to put him in a mask at first. He just wanted to do him like as a normal guy, but I think his brother, who was Jonathan Nolan, who wrote it, said, put him in a mask. So because it's creepy, but they didn't want it to be like. I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but did you think that the Green Goblin mask was a bit too kind of, I don't know, too kind of cartoony, in Spider-Man? You're like,
it's a very cartoony.
have you seen the original version of it though?
No.
Well, I'll put it on screen. You won't be able to see it. You'll see it when the edit comes out.
Whoa!
Yeah, wow!
Scary!
Yeah, but it's very more like an actual goblin's face. It's like very strange kind of thing.
They wouldn't sell a lot of toys though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So, but he was great in it because that's Cillian Murphy. That's his name in it. Killian.
Back for reruns.
Killian, I'll be back.
Only in a rerun.
Okay, Cillian Murphy. He auditioned to play Batman.
Oh yeah,
himself,
have you seen them?
Yeah, well, I'll put a clip up of it.
Who was with Falcone at the docks?
Joe murdered my parents, and they deserve.
Don't pretend you wanted to do this for them.
Yeah, and there's a third guy who did it as well, but he just.
Well, it says I've got the names of the people who auditioned for it. Christian Bale, obviously. Yeah. Joshua Jackson, who was out of Dawson's Creek.
He might have been all right, actually. Just because he plays the... Imagine that, him and Katie Holmes, Dawson's Creek reunion.
Another guy called Ian Bailey, who I've never heard of.
Wait, how'd you spell his first name?
It's Owen, isn't it?
Owen! Owen! Owen!
I'm messing up some things today. Eon. Eons across time.
Ian Bailey.
Hugh Dancy, Billy Cudrup, and Henry Cavill, but he was considered to be too young to play it. He's always considered to be too young to do things, isn't he?
Until he's too old.
Same with Bond.
Yeah.
And Jake Gyllenhaal was the other one who auditioned for it.
They picked the right Christian Bale because he can play, obviously, American Psycho playboys.
Yeah. I have all the characteristics of a human being, but not a single clear, identifiable emotion, except for greed and disgust.
In the first time.
Well, it said that Christopher Nolan was like, he straight away from the start, he was like, I want Christian Bale.
I wish they just used a voice changer instead of him doing that voice.
Yeah, but here's one of the things I found out from the trivia. Christian Bale always gets slated for using his Batman voice, you know, because it's so like,
Where were the other drugs going? I swear to God. Swear to me.
Over the top, which is not that bad in Batman Begins. It's not as bad. In the second one, it's like really bad. In post-production, they made it more like that. Like he did it less. But he always gets blamed for doing it like that. But they made it. Christian Nolan was like, I want it to be very much like.
Doesn't Ben Affleck have a voice? Does he have a voice changer in that one?
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tell me, do you bleed? You will. Well, here I am.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it'll be better if you had that.
Because it's more the scary voice, otherworldly. But
yeah, that's true. But you know, it's too late now. Because
that's why it's an 8 out of 10, mate.
Yeah. Well, what about this though? Would have made it a worse film, or would it? The studio wanted Ashton Kutcher to play Batman, and they went to Christian Nolan with like, because he was like, I want Christian Bale, and they were like, we want Ashton Kutcher, and he was like, well, I'm not doing it if he's doing it. So he didn't do it. But that was Batman Begins. Okay, next one, The Dark Knight. Woo! Right, so after 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3,
9. What? Is there something wrong with your brain, mate?
Generous 7.
What?
Yeah.
This is a spicy meatball. I was not expecting that. You know what? I was expecting that when you went 8 for the first one, I was like, oh, he's going to go up in the next one. But no, he didn't. He went down in the next one. All right, well, let's see what other people thought. What about IMDb? What do you reckon it got on there?
All right. 9 exactly.
9.1.
I was going to say 9.1.
For a while, for a few weeks, or maybe a couple of months, well, I think it was only for a few weeks, it went to number 1. It was at number 1 on IMDb's thing. And then, obviously, the Shawshank Redemption and Godfather went back up in places, and it dropped down, but it's still in the top 10. Rotten Tomatoes critics
98,
94. So they're loving it. IMDb loves it. Rotten Tomatoes love it. Let's see if the audience.
Do you love North by Northwest?
Never seen it, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
No, if you watch one of our other episodes, he talks about North by Northwest, right? And here's the thing: what happened with it? He goes, you know, a film like North by Northwest probably doesn't stand up today. It's not that good. And my mum obviously saw the clip because she sees the videos. My mum, not your mum. And she saw the video and she goes, he hasn't even seen it. Why is he always slating it?
Oh, because it's just that scene.
Why are you always slating?
Chased by a plane. That's the only thing.
Maybe you should watch the film.
Yeah, maybe we'll review that one day.
Anyway, I've got off track there because I've forgotten what I was thinking about. A lot of people do love it. Oh, yeah, the audience score. What do you reckon they gave it?
99%.
No, mate. Just be real in your brain. It's not going to get 99%, 94%, mate.
Well, it should get...
it should do, shouldn't it?
Based on everyone loving it for no reason.
No reason. Well, we'll get into them. Box office.
800 million.
$1 billion. On a budget of 185 million.
So it made 2%, 8% of its budget.
It became the first superhero film, because loads of them have done it now, to cross the $1 billion worldwide level.
What's that for inflation?
It only came out a few years ago, mate.
So it came out nearly 20 years ago.
Dark Knight?
Yeah.
2008, mate. It actually went past Batman Begins in the first 6 days of release in terms of worldwide gross. You're gross, mate.
Yeah, it's gross that it grossed that much.
The synopsis of the film, if you've never seen it, is that a new enemy, the Joker, appears and he wants to bring chaos to Gotham City, so Batman has to stop him. They always have like a pretty easy storyline. You don't really have to think that much into it. So what would you say about, we'll get to the casting, obviously we already know it's Christian Bale returned in it. What did you think about Heath Ledger as the Joker? And do you remember the time when you actually heard that he was going to be the Joker? Because I do remember when I heard.
I actually rated him as an actor before. I liked...
10 Things I Like About You.
Hey. Is that the sequel? The 10 things I liked about you. What boring film that would be.
I'm getting a lot of names wrong recently. What did I say about the Simpsons episode? Watch that, it's just come out. I said about all the beautiful people, daytime TV, and it'd be them kind of soaps that they would have on, you know, like what were the ones they have in America, like All the Beautiful People, or Days of Our Lives and things like that. And so it's got, and it's
All the Beautiful People.
It's something like that.
The Bold and the Beautiful.
The bold and the beautiful.
Let's get just the monkey in the room.
Yeah.
I never forgot it was Heath Ledger playing Joker.
Really?
He's like that all the time.
Yeah, but you know why he did that?
She can't stand the sight of me. A little fighting, you. I like that.
Go on.
He did it because his facial prosthetics that he was wearing kept slipping, so he was like, trying to keep them on. And Christopher Nolan was like, that's weird. He was like, I like it, keep it in. And that's why he does that constant.
I didn't like it.
Well, you know, it's part of the character, so.
No, it wasn't. He was doing it to keep the prosthetics up.
Did you? I remember when I heard that he got it, and I remember thinking like, what? Why is he doing it? You know, because you'd had all them years of like, Robin Williams is going to be it, or you know, it could have been, even though like Jim Carrey was like the Riddler, he could have done the Joker as well. So you're always like, oh, you know. And then when they're like Heath Ledger, I'm like, him, because we only knew him out of Home and Away, 10 Things I Hate About You.
First night,
and I'd never even seen that. So I was thinking they've made a mistake, but he's not really anything like that. But I tell you what he is like. Have you ever seen that interview with that Tom Waits?
Yeah.
And he's exactly the same voice like as Heath Ledger.
I have a growing level of popularity throughout the intercontinental United States, Japan, and I travel extensively in Europe.
Did he rip it off that?
I don't know if he ripped off that, because I couldn't find anything where, even when I was looking, it didn't say anything that he studied him or anything like that. But he sounds exactly the same. Obviously, you know, put a clip of it in there. The pencil part, you know, when he slams his...
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
Head down on the thing.
Wouldn't happen.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it happen?
What, to get perfectly lined up so that you're above that pencil?
Yeah, but here's exactly how they did it. It wasn't CGI or anything like that. They actually did it with a stuntman, and they had like the table had like padding on it, but they actually did slam. Heath Ledger did slam his head down on the table, and they even did it to the point where they had a pencil there, and they pulled it away at the last minute and slammed the guys, and they knocked out the guy a couple of times. They said Christopher Nolan said he wanted it to be as real as possible, and I know that sounds like
there's a lot of they said going on.
No,
there's a lot of. Well, check the sources. Give us the source.
No, it was.
No, when they do the video, put the source there.
Yeah, because that's. I mean, it's risky.
There's a lot of hyperbole,
yeah, but
mate.
wasn't that the thing though? What about an alien? When he's like,
Trust me.
you know, aliens. When he's like, didn't he do that for real? Lance Henriksen doing it on.
Yeah, but they would have sped it up in post, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but he still did it though, and it was with a knife.
Were you there?
I still did, and it didn't look like a plastic knife. So
there's no way they'd allow him to use a real knife like that.
And I'll do the thing as quick and as hard as I can, and Bill jumped right in on it. So I mean, he played it like and made it work. I mean, it was. I just didn't want to do a demonstration.
Maybe they did. Maybe.
Yeah, because they were hardcore in them days. They weren't little sissy boys. This is Christian Bale's favourite Batman film. What do you think are the strengths and the weaknesses of the actual film itself?
Why did I give it a 7? He tries to pick to save Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point.
You'll have to choose. One saves Two-Face.
Yeah, and then he goes to, because I didn't see that part coming, because he says to he's taken Maggie Gyllenhaal and Aaron Eckhart, and they're in different locations, and he's like he can only save one. He's only got enough time to save one, so he tells him where the wrong one is.
No! No, not me! Why are you coming for me?
Listen.
That's a great scene, though, isn't it? When he's like, because he comes in and then Aaron Eckhart's like there, and he's like, no, no, and then he knows that Rachel has died in the other one. But yeah, so
basically not said why it's good or why it's bad here. I just never get the impulse to watch it again. You know, it has good moments in it for me, but it's just not. It's not held up in high regard like everyone else does for me.
What about Two-Face? Did you like his Two-Face over Tommy Lee Jones?
Bait and switch. Oh,
And smiles, another day of wine and roses. Or in your case, beer and pizza.
Tommy Lee Jones.
That guy when he's in that container with him. It's acid!
Yeah, you did a great quote in one of the things where you're like, where would someone in a wheelchair want a wheelchair?
That was it. I said in that his version of Two-Face is that, because we said about when the person throws acid on him in court, and he's literally like that, piece of paper like that, and it goes exactly right down, and like. I've never seen burns like them, like purple, whatever it is, on his face. And so he's like that. And then now he's got that. So why does he make his house into a Two-Face house? And then why, right, if you're a Two-Face, yeah? If you're this guy and you hate being a Two-Face, why would you just make your whole house into a Two-Face house? Like, why would you have a good half and a bad half? You wouldn't do that. You'd say it's a disability, I don't like it. If you're in a wheelchair, you don't make your room into a big wheelchair design, do you? Like, it's a stupid thing. Like, you wouldn't do that. Because I do remember you saying, Tommy Lee Jones is hamming it up, and he was hamming it up.
The problem with Tommy Lee Jones in that one is he's trying to out-mug Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and that's impossible.
The best mugger.
He is a mugger, isn't he? He's a definite mugger, Jim Carrey. And one of the things, because we'll get into a little bit later, especially in The Dark Knight Rises, about plot holes. I always thought the plot hole in Batman Forever was, this was only just one of them in that film. Right, he becomes the Riddler, he's Edward Nygma, and he becomes the Riddler. And then in the end, he's got like Robin and Nicole Kidman in those tubes. Where did he find the time to build this whole factory with like question marks everywhere, like illuminated question marks? Like, how did he manage to do that? And when she played Scratchy,
skeleton like a xylophone, he strikes the same rib twice in succession, yet he produces two clearly different tones. I mean, what are we, to believe that this is some sort of magic xylophone or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he had a lot of money by that point, mate. I think he could do it. Oh, Aaron Eckhart, he's
yeah.
But I just don't like the way he just it's like he instantly switches.
But I want your trust.
Well, you don't have to sell me that. We all know you're Gotham's White Knight.
He does that. He does it.
And just becomes evil.
Shut up!
He does like change like way evil, don't he? Just because his face and because you can say that it's in that scene when the Joker goes to the hospital, and he's mad at him for like a minute, and then he's like suddenly just like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. We are bad guys. What about when he walks out of the hospital, the Joker dressed up as the nurse?
Oh,
and
the
thing
trivia.
Yeah, so what's the trivia on that?
Oh, that it was supposed to go off earlier, and then when he pressed the button, so then he's like...
Yeah, well, what I found about that was that they said that...
What they say?
It was intentional. Like, because Christopher Nolan was like, no, we made it like that. It wasn't because there was like a old wives' tale or whatever you'd call it on the internet that he did that and it didn't work at first. But they were like, no, we did that because then he keeps walking away as he does it, so he's far away from the explosion. That's why we did it in that way.
They wouldn't get him triggering the explosion as well. The actor.
Yeah, because I saw that there was a classic on Ricky Gervais's show when he was with Carl Pilkington. They used to do a thing called Monkey News. And in it, he was talking about there was a monkey who took off in a space rocket or whatever. He was like, and he went to the moon, and he goes, "Yes, well, he's getting ready to go, right." And then he's in the space rocket, and they're on the launch pad or whatever. Then he presses the button to it, and then Ricky Gervais was like, "He doesn't launch the rocket, okay? He doesn't." And he was like, "How would he steer it in space?" He's like, "Yeah, but he came up with a great idea that when he wanted it to go left or something, he hit a button and a banana came out the left button."
Yeah, and it's like, then he pressed the reverse button. It's like, the reverse button.
No, that's classic. Yeah, no, it was so Katie Holmes didn't come back, and other people who were considered for it: Sarah Michelle Gellar of Buffy fame, Isla Fisher, Emily Blunt, and Rachel McAdams before Maggie Gyllenhaal came into.
Some of them might have worked. So, what happens to Joker at the end?
He just goes to prison, doesn't he? He's hanging off the building. Batman, and he's like, whee, about to fall down, and Batman's like, he's like, no, and he's just hanging there like that. That could have been the 60s one, couldn't it? Oh no, Batman.
Oh, you can say that over the phone, Batman, but if I had you here, I'd pound you to a pulp.
Start pounding, Joker.
But, that's movies for you. Hey, here's one thing I didn't know about. Christopher Nolan, because he loves the Bond films, that part when they're in the restaurant and Bruce Wayne's there, which I always thought was a bit... so he's playing Bruce Wayne, but he's trying to get away from being Batman as much as he can, so he's being over the top, and he's like falling into a water fountain and...
What's that, Batman Begins?
No, that's in the second one, because he's in the restaurant and he goes up to the table and he's with Harvey Dent. And he's like,
"So let's put a couple tables together."
And he's like,
"Oh yeah."
He's like, "Well, I don't think they let you do that." And he's like,
"Well, they should. I own the place."
That's from Goldfinger. In Goldfinger, where Goldfinger defaces one of his statues. And Bond looks at it and he's like,
"Remarkable. But what does the club secretary have to say?"
"I own the place."
"Oh, nothing, Mr. Bond. I own the club."
So I can get away with doing that. Didn't know that before. And there's another one that's a fascinating fact. Some people have pointed out that it's strange that the Joker gets offended when people call him a freak.
It won't work for a freak.
When he's always like, "I'm not a freak." But he has no problem calling him and Batman themselves freaks.
To them, you're just a freak. Like me.
But he's offended with that. It's supposed to be because he's not offended by the word freak, but how it's used. It's because they're calling him a freak like it's a bad thing. He sees being a freak as a good thing, and that's why he's like, he doesn't like it the way when they're like, "You freak," like that. So that was a very interesting.
You said it was a good fact, mate.
Yeah, but now if you ever watch it again, which you probably won't because you don't like it.
No, I gave it 7 out of 10. 5 is average. 7 that's a good film. It's just not a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Just like Shawshank isn't a 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that a 10 either. But what do you think about the whole thing? Because Heath Ledger got the Oscar afterwards. Do you think that if he hadn't died, he would have got an Oscar? Let's face it, he wouldn't. He wouldn't even be nominated. Not because it's a bad performance, just because it's a superhero film is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think he would have got it, posthumously.
I was just waiting for you to pronounce that. Posthumously.
Well, that...
Do you know how to pronounce that?
Posthumously. That was The Dark Knight. And now we get on to... the final part of the trilogy. The Dark Knight Rises 2012 when this one came out. Okay, so we'll give our rating on after 3.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 5. 8.
5. Like, what's going on, mate? Why are they dropping like a stone?
You know what I think about
Yeah, well, there's a lot to talk about about why he doesn't like this film. But anyway, what did other people give it? This is going to be a difficult one for you to gauge then, isn't it? IMDb, what did it get?
7.8.
8.4.
That's inflation.
That's inflation.
Crazy.
8.4, mate.
8.4.
A lot of people liked it.
That's probably more than Heat or something.
I bet it is. Well,
no, it wasn't.
Rotten Tomatoes critics, what do you reckon they gave it?
81.
87.
What's going on?
They were loving
what
it. It was a loving for The Dark Knight Rises.
It's a Nolan loving, that's what it was.
Well, yeah. Rotten Tomatoes audience.
81.
90. See, mate. Notice that everybody else likes these films and he doesn't like them.
That's known as the worst one of them. So what's going on?
Well, yeah, but the others are seen.
So it's only got like 2% less audience rating than Dark Knight. Or what?
Ask the audience, mate. It's not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, mate.
They look a nice bunch, don't they? So I'm going to go with the audience. I'm going to say state opening.
Audience are wrong.
That's the audience.
Phone a friend.
Phone a
You ain't
friend.
got none.
Hey, shut up. Box office.
1.2 billion.
No. 1.085 billion. So
You're saying it like it wasn't close.
it was pretty close. This is another percentage one I've got here. Approximate return, 4.3 times its production budget. So that's very good before marketing and other costs. So that
not as good.
Yeah, not as good.
Why are you judging some, including marketing, and some not? There's no rhyme or reason for your.
It became the highest grossing film of the Dark Knight trilogy, but that's pretty obvious because everybody was
inflation.
Everybody was waiting for like the final part of it. What didn't you like about it?
I mean, do we talk about when are we talking about the end?
We can talk about the end at the start if you want.
Yeah, let's talk about the end.
Right, let's talk about the end because this is. I'll have to just say first. Right, we watched this one together. I also watched this one twice. I also watched it with my girlfriend as well. So I've been giving a lot of money into the coffers of Christopher Nolan. We watched it together, and here's the story of what happened. You'd broken your foot.
Twisted ankle.
Twisted ankle, so he was on crutches, right? And I booked going to see it at the cinema. And we got there on the day. In winter. And so he couldn't really... You got used to going on the crutches.
Yeah, but it wasn't like walking. It wasn't like
as easy as walking. So we get to the cinema and I think we got a lift there or we got on the train. I can't remember what it was. But we get there and then as we're about to go in, I look at the booking thing. I'm like, it's the wrong cinema. It's like...
Yeah, we were in Odeon in Manchester.
Yeah.
It was called then.
Yeah.
And then it was in View.
It was AMC, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, AMC, but the other one was in...
It was in Odeon, which was... because you have AMC is...
AMC's now Odeon and...
No, Odeon's...
Printworks is View.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, it was in Printworks in Manchester, which is not near the other one. So then we had to get all the way there. And what happened? We got there late, didn't we? No seats left. I don't know why we didn't just have booking tickets, did we? It wasn't easy these days where you just pick your seat and stuff. In them days, you actually had to buy the ticket. Go and buy it from the actual ticket office. So we got in there. We were on the front row.
Jerry and I have to sit in the front row because he forgot his glasses. And seeing him made me feel very uncomfortable.
Now, you don't want to be uncomfortable.
Like bottom left.
We missed the start part of it, which you could have seen the start part of it because they released that.
Oh yeah, that was like the best part of the film.
Yeah, when they're in the plane and when they're introduced to Bane.
If I pull that off, will you die?
It would be extremely painful.
You're a big guy.
For you.
And I was right next to the subwoofer thing, so it was like, boom.
Another day has gone.
Boom, like that sketch you did about the fan.
No difference.
different things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, number 1 was just like a light breeze. Number 2, Michael Jackson, like...
Yeah. But we could basically just see the bottom left of an IMAX.
We were definitely craning our necks.
Yeah,
to be able
Andy
to see
Crane.
it.
Badger from Bodger and Badger sent you some mashed potato.
So yeah, that didn't help that we were in that situation to be able to see it, but you know, we persevered and we got through it. But here's what happened at the end. So we'll talk about the end of the film, what actually happened. So at the end of it, there's a bomb in Gotham that's going to go off and kill everybody.
This bomb is armed, and the identity of the triggerman is a mystery.
And so they have to find a way to stop it. And Batman's been away, which we'll get into why he went away. But he comes back and he gets the bomb, doesn't he? In his bat flying ship thing, and then he flies it out over the ocean. And then the nuclear bomb blows up. And then everybody's like, oh no, Batman's dead. And you're led to believe that he's dead. And then we find out that he's not actually dead. First of all, what did you think about that? Because I've always said in that final scene, because he says earlier in the film, Alfred's like crying, isn't he? And he's like, I always hope one day I'll be in a cafe in Venice or something. I'll look across and I'll see you. But sometimes when I look across, I think it's you, but it's not you. It's somebody else. So at the end, he looks across and he sees Bruce Wayne with Selena Kyle, Catwoman, who's Anne Hathaway. And he nods to him, and then Christian Bale like nods back. And I always thought it would be better if it was just Michael Caine, and he's like looks over and he's like, huh? And he nods like that.
Yeah, that
then
would be
credits,
better.
because then you don't know. It leaves it open, which people might go, oh yeah, but maybe he doesn't want to leave it open. He made Inception. That's got an open ending when he spins the thing at the end.
That would have been a better ending.
It would have, because it'd just be like he'd be like, oh, and then you're like, oh, well, he said earlier he didn't know if it was him, so it's just left open. It's like, is he alive? But then, of course, so now you know he's alive. He's Bruce Wayne. He's just sitting there, and he's supposed to be dead. But
this is what I don't get. This is the equivalent of Richard Branson just appearing again. And people want to go, what's Richard? I thought he was dead. He's a billionaire. He's one of the richest people in the world.
And he's famous because if you remember, when in The Dark Knight, when the ballet's off, innit? Because he takes all the ballet dancers on a thing and it makes the front page of the paper. So
it's just there. All right, Alfred. You
everybody's just walking
and
past.
It's not like it's in Venice or somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I can't remember where it is. But there's no way somebody wouldn't recognise him and say, "Oh, there's Bruce Wayne. I thought you were dead."
It'll be in the papers, and then they go, well, then everybody would be mad with him because they all stood at a funeral. Commissioner Gordon was crying at a funeral.
Like you say, it should have just been him nodding.
That would have been a
great end.
I actually was going to do that because it just shows Michael Caine do the nod, but then it cuts to him, and I'm like, why are you showing him?
Yeah, and let's discuss why it ripped off the Iron Giant.
Right, yeah. So this is the thing. But when we'd watched the whole film, we came out, and as you can see from our ratings, they're vastly different. And this is one of the times where, if you've seen any of our other reviews, this is why we do the 1, 2, 3, and then give our rating.
1, 2, 3, 9.
2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. Yes! Because it's the first time we'd ever come out and just been like, because when you leave the cinema, you're always hoping to turn to somebody and be like, what did you think, and see their opinion. So I turned to him and he turned to me, and we were both basically pretty much said at the same time. I was like, that was, and you were like, that trash. Was, yeah, he goes, that was trash. And I was like, that was amazing. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, because he goes, and it totally ripped off the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
So Iron Giant, what's that about? That's about a robot a kid meets a robot. I haven't seen it in a lot of years.
You are going to tell me about this thing, and we are going to destroy it before it destroys us.
Let's get out of here! Run! Giant?
A robot comes down to Earth. The army thinks it's a danger to humans. The kid gets to know it, and then Well, we'll get into the end in a second.
Yeah, well, they said that because, right, so these are the things that would be the same with it. Self-sacrifice to save a city.
Right, let me just get into this, right? It's not. He didn't self-sacrifice. He survived. So he made everyone think he was the hero, whereas the actual...
He lived long enough to become the villain.
Yeah. In the Iron Giant, he actually...
Did it?
Yeah, he's like, Superman. And he sacrificed himself, nuclear bomb explodes it, and then his mechanisms just, spoiler alert, just managed to rebuild him over time. But in his mind, he was sacrificing himself. In Batman, he's just obviously just dropped off in the water and gone off.
I think, was he ever in it? Because it was remotely controlled, wasn't it? Because Lucius Fox said somebody had re-put in the automated system to be able to drive itself. So he probably wanted it.
They should have even said that. You know, that should be an open to interpretation as well. Like, but how did he drive it there? Like, you know...
Yeah, because you could have been like, oh, well, maybe Nolan just wanted to finish the trilogy. It was like, well, why did he keep him alive then? Why didn't he just kill him? I remember seeing it, and when he died, and thinking, whoa,
I hate fake out deaths. Like
I know.
Iron Giant gets away with it, but mostly other films, they didn't. It just ruins it for me.
Because I thought that was, I was like, that's a bold decision to actually do it.
They should have just shown him about to, you know, like saying bye to people over the intercom. Maybe he did that. Did they do that? I can't remember.
I know.
But, you know, like, and then see the explosion. Batman sacrifices himself.
Yeah, and he's just like,
and then his face just goes like, that's what it should have been.
Yeah, a bit like in Terminator 2 when she's at the playground. All the skin just gets blown off. That would have been shocking, but it would have been, yeah, it would have been great. What did you think about, in terms of, all right, the casting, what do you think? Bane, right, so yeah, we'll get to Tom Hardy with Bane. Did you like his voice?
And I bet you're going to be like, oh, it was even worse, and then didn't they polish it up?
No, they had to polish it up.
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man. Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man.
They showed the part, and they had to change his voice because he's wearing a mask, so you can't really hear what he's saying. So they had to digitally enhance his voice so people could actually hear it. Tom Hardy said he based his voice on for Bane on Bartley Gorman, a Welsh traveller, Welsh-Irish traveller. No, I've not seen it, so I'll put a clip in.
Among gypsies, like the Indians in America, there's breeds. My breed is the Gormans, the Furies, the Wilsons.
You have been supplied with a false idol to stop you tearing down this corrupt city.
Yeah, he speaks very much like this, yes. Yeah. So
did you like the voice? No. Did you like him? What did you want him to be like? I'm gonna kill you, or something.
Like the one from Batman and Robin.
He didn't even speak in that. That guy did actually look ridiculous.
Yeah, I just... Well, right, say I'm casting you as Bane now, and you can't do that voice. What voice would you give him?
Hey, don't know what you are. I don't know. It's too hard to be put on the spot like that.
I don't know what you're doing, Batman.
I don't agree with that in the workplace. And they were cracking up, and he loved it because there was nothing vicious.
There's no mention of the Joker in this film at all. Christopher Nolan didn't want to mention him, like even say his name or anything like that, or any mention of him, because out of respect to Heath Ledger. He was originally going to put in a CGI.
Have you seen who's the new Joker?
What, is it Barry somebody?
Yeah, wait, is he the Riddler? Is he that Barry Keoghan? No.
I know who he is. He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody.
Well, the Riddler's the Paul Danone or whatever. What's his name? The one that Quentin Tarantino doesn't like.
Had a criticism about the film. It would fall to Paul Dano's performance. He's just not in the level and the caliber of Daniel Day-Lewis.
That guy,
Dano,
Paul Dano. Yeah, I drink your milkshake.
I
drink it up!
Don't bully me, Daniel!
Warner Bros. wanted the Riddler to be in the film. Christopher Nolan said no, and there was a rumor going around at the time that that Philip Seymour Hoffman was going to play the Penguin in it, but Christopher Nolan said we don't want the Penguin. It's too unrealistic. Too unrealistic. Well, you know, Bane's realistic though, isn't he? Speaking of that realism, let's get to one of the biggest plot holes. What's the biggest plot hole that you can think about The Dark Knight Rises? There's actually quite a few plot holes, but one of them's the big one. Well, they have a whole thing where Bane breaks Batman's back, and then he puts him in this hole that Bane grew up in when he was a child. Nobody ever gets out of this hole, which again was slightly unrealistic because nobody's ever got out. It shows loads of guys falling down trying to climb up this hole. And first of all, he's got a broken back, right? Then, for some reason, really quickly, his back gets better. Like, really quickly, doesn't it? He's got a broken back. Surely if he had a broken back...
Maybe he fractured it.
Well, maybe. But they said broken. And from the original comic, he gets his back broken. So, unless they change it...
He'd be paralysed then.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. But obviously he isn't. So he manages to get up, get enough strength to climb out of the whole thing... And even though nobody's made it out in like 40 years or something, he makes it out after like not very many attempts, does he? And everybody's like cheering. So he gets out the top and he's like, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the desert, Sahara Desert or something. And then the next scene just cuts to him being back in Gotham, doesn't it? Like he just walking back into, I'm like, how did he get home? How
did he?
Well, that's it. It's never explained, is it? That's why it's a plot hole. It's a great film. It's a bit unbelievable, though.
Yeah.
We will say that. The lobby of Trump Tower was used as the entrance for Wayne Enterprises, and that's where there's a photo on the internet of Christian Bale and Donald Trump, where they're like, because somebody had written underneath, one of them's American Psycho and the other one's Christian Bale. And he said that when he met Donald Trump, he was like, it was a very weird experience because I think Donald Trump thought I was Bruce Wayne. So he was speaking to me as if I was this like billionaire playboy.
Have you seen him speaking to that animatronic president?
What's that?
So they've used AI to, it's like at Disney, I don't know, it's one of those, an attraction. It's like, I'm Theodore Roosevelt.
Every day a president faces storms most people never see.
And I'm here talking to President Trump. And he's like, well, it's great to be here.
Well, I appreciate those words. Those words are fantastic.
With you, Mr. Roosevelt. Thanks a lot.
Also, and I did think this at the time, Bane's taken over, right? But he's only taken over Gotham. What about the rest of the world? Couldn't they come in with like some kind of military aid and get rid of Bane? Like, couldn't they just do that? And that's what we thought about the Batman Dark Knight trilogy.
I liked him. It's not like I hate him.
Yeah, it does actually.
The third one, 5, it's an average film for me. You know, second one, good film. First one, great film. Yeah. For you, they're all...
Yeah, because I put 2 of them at the same mark, and I actually think, you know, the Dark Knight was a bit better. But what did you think of them? Have you seen them? Do you like them better than those old Batman films or the Batman, the new film? Leave it in the comments. Just leave us a comment. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. It does help us out. It sends it out to more people. And hit that subscribe button, as we always say. And consider following us, becoming a member of our channel. It's only £2 a month. You get extended episodes.
Exactly, you'll get a very long version of this.
Yeah, episodes early. Yeah, exactly, you will. Episodes early and all that good stuff. And yeah,
plenty more to come as well.
Plenty more to come. We've got loads of things coming up. So thanks again thanks to all the subscribers for your support and all the members. And we'll see you next time.